Welcome everyone to another edition of the Russell Cage Experience. And still at my grandma's. We're going to be coming back tomorrow or today. By the time you watch this, probably we're going to be coming back Tuesday. Got to work, so. And a little note here: my grandma's cable went out. We had like a blackout or whatever. Power went out basically. Cable's out for a while, so I missed the first 45 minutes of Raw. So I am going to, however, review what I did watch and hopefully fill in the gaps later, maybe. So the first thing I seen when I turned it on was the Cousin Sal and Roddy Piper training clip that they had, and you honestly could tell that this was something that they probably edited together for Jimmy Kimmel or something like that. I'm not sure if they showed it on Jimmy Kimmel like last week sometime or whatever, but yeah, that just basically Piper beating the crap out of Sal. Then from there we go to JBL. Well, Mickey James, apparently Mr. McMahon's getting ideas for the fan appreciation or something like that he's doing from people, and he's backstage talking to Mickey. JBL walks up. Makes references about John Cena being Mickey James' boyfriend, that sort of stuff. And basically he says that maybe let the fans take the chairs home or something like that, something like they do for the pay-per-view. So, wow, JBL being nice, that's scary. Then from there, we lead into the tag team match, which was Jeff Hardy and John Cena versus JBL and Umaga. And the way they was talking about it at first, I thought, and keep in mind, like I said, I hadn't tuned in, so I didn't know it was just going to be a regular tag match. I originally thought it was going to be a First Blood or Falls Count Anywhere match on Raw. I was like, okay, but it didn't happen. It was just a regular tag team match. JBL and Umaga picking up the victory. JBL hitting the clothesline on Jeff Hardy there, picking up the pinfall victory there for them. Interesting seeing them getting a clean win with them being the heels. Then we go backstage with HBK and Vince McMahon, and Shawn Michaels is basically saying he doesn't trust Vince about appreciating the fans and whatnot. So, and basically saying, I think there's a matchup select, showing that Shawn Michaels is going versus Chris Jericho, again, basically tonight on Raw. Then I believe we went to commercial, and we come back and we had my man, Mr. Kennedy versus Carlito. And this was an interesting match, interesting pairing, I have to say. Excuse me. It's a little late here when I'm doing this. I've been hanging out with the family, so. But Mr. Kennedy versus Carlito is a pretty good match. A lot of back and forth action between the two. Carlito going for the backstabber, I believe, once. Mr. Kennedy trying to end the match early with a mic check, getting it reversed. It's pretty interesting match to me. But Mr. Kennedy does pick up the victory with the mic check over Carlito, and then Katie Lee comes out and talking about how that they just Kennedy getting Regal fired and all that was wrong and whatnot. And then Paul Burchill attacks Kennedy from behind and hits him with his stupid finisher. I don't really get it, but I think that's probably ranks up there with one of the dumbest finishers I've ever seen. So there looks like they're setting up a Paul Burchill versus Mr. Kennedy feud, and I really don't know what to expect from this. I really don't know what to take from it. Sorry. Paul Burchill, I'm not really sure if he's getting a push here or just what they're doing with him, but looks like we're maybe getting a Paul Burchill versus Kennedy feud, and not too excited about it, but we'll see where it leads. Then we go to HBK versus Y2J, and this will probably have to be my match of the night. Even though it ended in a double countout, it was still match of the night, because really anytime you get these two in the ring, it's going to be a pretty good match. It's going to be a decent match. And then nice show of sportsmanship at the end there, with Jericho refraining from hitting HBK with a chair and helping him up, but Jericho lost his cool there for a little bit, and but double count out here. So I guess they didn't want either guy to lose momentum from each other, so that's probably why they did double count out. Actually, come to think of it, did they do a double count out? Excuse me, a double count out last week on one of the matches? I don't know. But anyway, double count out. And then it's been advertised throughout the entire night, an epic announcement, a big announcement and whatnot. And when Vince first started talking, it sounded like he's maybe going to like get rid of the roster split or something like that, you know, or maybe even announce new wrestlers or whatever. But basically, he's going to be giving away money each week, and you know, is built up to a big, huge announcement. Which I'm so sorry. With McMahon's epic announcement, it was really a letdown to me. You know, I was expecting maybe an announcement, either a new GM, or when he started talking, you know, like I said, the roster split going to end or whatever. But he's going to be giving away money each week, and you know, that's all cool and fine for the people that's going to be in the arenas and whatnot. But I mean, seriously, it wasn't that big of an announcement to me. An epic letdown, I guess you could say, is what it was, and that's how it ended Raw, and it ended up abruptly, which that killed me off. I'm like, all right, they're ending it. So I mean, I don't know, but from what I've seen, it wasn't a very exciting Raw, but it wasn't completely boring, because I mean, you had the HBK Y2J match, and then the Kennedy Carlito match, which was pretty good itself. So, guys, that's my Raw review. I will apologize again for all the yawns in this video. That's my Raw review for May 26, 2008. And I'll hopefully be watching ECW tonight, getting a review of that, and then also TNA Impact Thursday. I want to try to watch it, because I actually got a message from someone about watching it as well and giving it a review, and maybe even giving TNA some ideas. Maybe even Bill and Doug will watch it and maybe even listen to some of the ideas, you know, whatever. But you guys take it easy. Have a great night, great day, and I'll hopefully see you later for my ECW review. Take it easy, guys.